Okay, so here's the thing. We're live. I know that we're live, but I don't know if anybody can hear us. So I'm going to make this small. People are jumping in, so I see that we're definitely live. Now we just got to wait and see if people say they can hear us or not. Because people will start screaming. They're like, we can't hear you! Which will be, I can understand. I'd be screaming too if I was trying to watch something and I couldn't hear. That's no good. So I'm looking at it. I see that we're live. Oh, I can hear me. All right, I need you to talk.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me good? Can you hear me at all?
All right, I need you to talk. I hear you. I hear you. All good. Everybody can hear me. Can you guys hear Mike? I hear you. Josh says all good. Liza says all good. It looks like we're good, bro. Oh, no voice for him. Wait a minute. Keith just said no voice for you. Ann says hello. Can you guys hear? All right, Mike. Hard to hear Mike. Okay. Hard to hear Mike. Let's see. Mike?
Yes, sir.
I hope they're not hearing you through this. If they're hearing you through this, we have a problem. Hopefully they're hearing you through the actual screen share. So can you turn up anything on your side? Okay. He's far away from the mic. Carly says you're far away from the mic. Eddie Gilbert says no. Can't hear you. Okay. And I was afraid this might be the case. Now, you guys got to bear with us this morning because, everything's just kind of not working the way that we thought it was going to work. And so we're just trying our best. We're trying to make it work. But I'm afraid that you guys are going to I was afraid of this, that you would have audio from me and not have audio from Mike. I was scared of that because I'm having to do a screen share to get to all of you guys. Yeah, it sounds like he's coming from my mic. That's all right, Keith. Yeah, we'll get through this, guys. We will. That's what I love about the hashtag Rise and Grind group. There's a couple things that I love. One, it's early enough in the morning that we can screw up for an hour and still wake everybody else up. Keith, I can't live stream a conference through Facebook. So I don't know what you mean by that. Might have to go old-fashioned, go to your original Facebook page, not business. Should be able to invite. I'm reading to see what Keith's talking about here, to see if this is an option. Yeah, that's the thing, Mike, or Keith. I am screen sharing. The screen share is no problem. I'm screen sharing right now. The problem is you're not getting volume from the screen share because of this. Because I have this big microphone, and so I think that sound is only pulling from the mic, and it's not pulling from the screen share. So that's what I'm working on right here, Keith. Appreciate what you're saying, though, buddy. See, everybody's trying to help, man. Everybody's trying to help. It's good. What if I... Good morning, good morning, good morning. You guys are like, these dudes are nuts. And we are nuts, man. We're crazy about you. We are crazy nuts about you. And that's why we are trying to make this thing work no matter what. Because the enemy can try. They can try to keep me and Mike Curtis from coming to you this morning. But that ain't happening. I'm telling you, it's not happening. We are going to figure it out. So my OBS software, this is my OBS, and that's the problem. If I had my Wirecast software from the house, this would be easy. This would be easy. But with OBS software, it's different. I'm not used to it. And here I am in Miami. I am in Miami. And so not only are we having difficulties with Zoom, where it won't stream, then we're also out of our comfort zone because we're down here in Miami. And Mike Curtis is looking at me like I'm crazy. His first day on the show, he's like, this dude's nuts. Lunatic. He's lost it. I don't know what else to do it's something to do with the setting on the display capture. I got to tell it to capture sound from my PC. And not...
Turn up every piece of volume I've got. Every microphone, everything that would include volume, I turned up.
Okay. And see, I hear you okay, but they cannot. Transition to scene, to minimize the tray. Let's get it. Queen of Chicken Grease. Good morning. What's up, Josh? Good morning, all. There's a ton of people in here watching us screw up, buddy. Oh, it's awesome. There's tons of people here, and they can hear me. That's the thing. They can hear me. We just can't hear you. Transition to scene, to minimize the tray. Let's get it. Queen of Chicken Grease. Good morning. What's up, Josh? Good morning, all. There's a ton of people in here watching us screw up, buddy. Oh, it's awesome. There's tons of people here, and they can hear me. That's the thing. They can hear me. Say something again.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me at all?
Say something again. I heard you. I think it's... Okay, here's the thing. I think maybe, just maybe, here's what we're going to do. It might not be the best sound in the world,
Yeah.
but I think we can get through this.
Okay.
I'm going to throw that speaker up. Okay, so here's what we're going to have to do, Mike. We're going to have to talk really loud.
All right. Let's talk real loud.
All right, let me see how that sounds over here. Hold on. Okay, so here's what we're going to have to do, Mike. We're going to have to talk really loud. Hey, it works, dude. It works. Like, it is not the best audio in the world, you know, but as long as you talk really, I actually don't have to talk that loud. Basically, we're getting sound all through this mic right here. So, I can. Where's the speaker on this? I don't even know where the speaker is on a laptop. Does anybody know where a speaker is on a laptop? I don't even know. But okay, if you talk loud, they can hear you.
All right, sweet. We'll go with it.
We'll go with it. That sound good? All right, let's do this. We're going to pretend like we're just now starting. You ready? All right, we're going to pretend like it's 5:30. It's 5:30 a.m. And everything went seamless and perfect, right? It's not 6 a.m. It's now 5:30 a.m.
There you go.
Okay, so we're gonna go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to 7, and the host of today's episode, hashtag Rise and Grind. I got my man Mike Curtis here with me today. My man Mike Curtis from the incredible group All That. These guys are the only guys on the planet that were able to make clogging cool And not only did they make it cool, but they took clogging to like a whole nother level. They were on America's Got Talent, took second place on that show. They're still rocking and rolling. That was what, 7 years ago?
2006.
2006?
Yeah. Then we returned in 2012 and finished 7th.
Wow. Dude, you have been clogging forever.
Forever. Forever.
Dude, that is so awesome. Dude, I gotta know, like, how did you make clogging cool? Like, where did that come from?
Man, it might have been accidental. I'm not sure. Nah, I ended up getting together with this group of boys that we all had the same ideas, the same motivation to push each other. And anybody that does anything, you don't want to look corny. So we tried to put our imaginations out there and figure out a way. How do we make this cool? How do we make people understand how cool this dance can be? That it's not just a hillbilly mountain type dance. And we were lucky enough to figure it out, I think.
A hillbilly mountain kind of dance. I love that.
You'd be surprised how many people ask us, do we still wear those big wooden shoes, those big wooden claw shoes? Nah, we don't.
Nah, man. The wooden shoes are out. That's funny, man. Yeah, you say hillbilly down. I mean, you're from Paris, Kentucky, aren't you?
I am from Paris, Kentucky. Hillbilly born and raised, dog.
That's incredible, man. Small town, Paris, Kentucky. So how do you, and we've got a lot of people on here from Paris, Kentucky right now. Got a lot of people from Kentucky that watch the show. So how does a small town guy end up with such a big time dream? Like, why didn't, a lot of people just kind of stay in their small town, they stay in their comfort zone. What was your drive and motivation?
I think there's a couple things. One, I realized early, along with this group of boys, that we were given a gift from God. We didn't want to waste it. Why would you want to waste something that precious? So, again, we tried to figure out each and every way that we could make it cool. Once we made it cool, we pushed each other and this and that. You never want to just stop. You want to keep going. It's just to see how far you can push it. You may get stopped early in your career, but you may not. And so every opportunity that we could put in front of ourselves, we did. Any audition we could go to, any TV audition we could go to, we did whatever it takes and made every sacrifice that we had to make it happen. We didn't let anybody tell us no. We were never discouraged with anything. If somebody gave us any sort of bad comments or negative comments, we took that and made ourselves better instead of letting that beat us down. So it's just a motivation factor, man. If you want something and you have the drive to do it, it is not impossible. I should be living proof of that. I am a clogger from Paris, Kentucky.
I am a clogger from Paris, Kentucky. Yes, you are. And hey, man, I think since we've got a screen share going, and I think since we have, crappy audio anyway. And by the way, we're gonna bring you back on. We're gonna do this again. We'll do it again with great audio and all that. But we're gonna have fun this morning anyway. So I think maybe since I'm doing a screen share, I wonder if, let's see what happens. I think I might even be able to show them a video of you dancing, maybe.
Oh, let's do it.
You want to do that?
As well.
Oh, Vicky just yelled at me. She said, "I don't have to talk loud. Only Mike has to talk loud." Fine, Vicky. I'll shut up. That's her way of telling me to shut up.
Calm down, big dog.
Yeah, she's like, "Bro, back it up a little bit. It's 6 a.m." So we're gonna go to YouTube.com, right?
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to type in all that because that's all you got to type in. Wait, that's the show. There's a show called All That.
Yeah.
With Keenan and Kel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go to the All That clogging group right here. And,
We are a clogging group from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and the name of our
You
group
probably
is...
shouldn't show that one.
That's the program. This group's been around about 14 years. We grew up competing against each other.
Well, I'm afraid if we show that one, because that's for America's Got Talent, right?
It is.
If I show that one...
That's a video we put together. It's just got some clips from America's Got Talent.
Oh, okay. Well, then if you put it together, we might be okay.
Yeah, competition. Kind of came to the point where it was, if you can't beat them, join them type thing. Let's go. We're definitely in it to win it. Where's everybody at? Oh, hey, I was on that show. What do you think?
That's what I'm talking about, boy. I need to learn how to clog, bro. That's so cool, dude. That is so cool. I totally dig that.
Thank you, brother.
That's like right up my alley. I think I look like that when I dance, but I probably don't. You know what I'm saying? But I think I look that cool when I dance, but my guess is I don't. So, okay, so you do that. When you and I were talking on the phone, you told me that you do that 6 nights a week, twice a night, right now.
Right now, November and December is the Christmas season for the theaters. And so we're doing the Christmas show started on November 1st. 6 nights a week, every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. shows.
That's insane.
Brutal. But, you know what? The alternative is digging ditches or, something like that. And that's just not, you can't let it get into your head that it's brutal or that it's miserable or anything. I still get to walk on stage and perform.
Right. Right.
Live audiences, so I have nothing to be upset about for sure.
Yeah, and that's it right there, right? When it's your passion, it's your dream, and it's your love. The hard work, it's still hard work, but it's nothing you dread, right?
No, not at all. Not at all.
So your legs have got to be like the solitary strongest legs on the human planet if you're doing dancing like that. Two shows a night, 6 nights a week, dude.
Yeah, I could probably kick through a brick wall, I bet. People always ask too, they're like, how your legs holding up? How do you hold up? Blah, 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 blah. I'm 43 years old. I would never think I'd still be able to do this and stuff, but I think it's the fact I've never stopped. I've always been doing it at this level. I've never toned off. I've always been going at this level, and I think my body is used to it. And I've never had any big injuries. Thank the Lord. Let's knock on wood and hope that doesn't come up. But yeah, I still feel good about it too.
Dude, I love that. I love how you said you just never stopped.
Yeah.
You guys have gone literally full throttle from day one, right? It was the dream, it was the passion. You were going to make it cool. It didn't matter what anybody said. You guys were going after every audition, every opportunity. So you've been going full throttle with this for, when did you start?
I started when I was 14 years old, so almost 30 years I've been dancing now. We've had the group since about 2000, so we're looking at going on 19 years now.
That's incredible, man. That is
Full
really
throttle for the entire 19.
Yeah, that's insane, dude. I know people that can't go full throttle for 19 days.
Yeah. And we've had our moments. You have your ups and downs. You have your arguments. We're just like brothers. We get mad at each other 1 minute, hug each other and tell each other we love each other the second minute. So, it all works out in the end.
Yeah, man. So tell me about chasing this dream, right? You're chasing a dream. You're a guy out of Paris, Kentucky. You're chasing a dream of trying to make clogging cool. Like, You've got some obstacles, bro. Like this isn't, you're not trying to make it into the NBA. You're not trying to make it to the NFL. You're trying to make it big time with clogging, right?
Right.
So tell me about some of maybe the some important key moments, maybe some throughout some of those struggles that you can remember. Did you ever think about quitting?
No, we never did. None of us did. There were only 4 of us in the beginning. Now we're up to 12. There are 12 of us. The main obstacle we had, though, is not a lot of people know what this dance is or know anything about this dance. You tell them clogging, and they immediately think bluegrass music, big poofy skirts, and wooden shoes.
For sure.
And that's absolutely not what it is. Just like anything else, the dance evolves. So over the past 100 years, it has evolved out of the wooden shoes and the poofy skirts, So it was just a matter of how do we figure out how to show people. You can go do a live performance, which we did several times, corporate events and that type of stuff, and that audience of anywhere from 500 to 2,000, you're going to change their mind and you're going to show them how cool your dance is. But on a huge scale, you've not done a lot in those moments. So we tried to figure out a way to get millions of people to see it.
Right.
Then the TV show thing came up. We auditioned for the first TV show. It was called 30 Seconds to Fame years ago. It was on Fox. And you only had 30 seconds to perform. But when we got there, we made it all the way to the finale of that episode, and millions of people saw that. We saw everything happening on social media, people sending us emails and text messages and how cool it was, and
Right.
we knew we were onto something there. From there, one of the big moments that made a mark on our group is we did a show called Dance Fever back in 2003 and had some big celebrity judges. You had MC Hammer, Carmen Electra, and a big choreographer, director named Jamie King. He's now the director of the Michael Jackson Cirque du Soleil show.
Okay.
So we're talking big time guy.
Yeah.
We finished second again on that. Second's been our place, man. Good Lord. You know that second thing. But out of that, we actually landed on the Strip in Las Vegas, dancing at the Venetian and what was then the Aladdin. It's now Planet Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
But we were on the Strip in Las Vegas for a year. The abundance of people that come to Vegas and come through those shows and get to see what you do and get to see the way you do it really, really affected a lot of people. It wasn't just 500 people at a time now getting to see what you're doing. You've put yourself on a global scale.
Yeah, man.
That was a moment back in 2003 to where we realized we could not stop. We were onto something. We were doing something good for this sport, and that we needed to keep pushing.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Tell me a little bit real quick about Vegas. I know that you're a good Christian guy. You grew up here in the Bible Belt of Kentucky, right? Church on every corner. Not complaining. I'm glad for that. But what was that like? What was that like? What was that experience like being in Las Vegas for that long? I've been there 100 times. I've gone to conferences there. I used to live close to there. I used to gamble there a lot. I used to drink there a lot back in the day. What was that like living there and working there?
You find your own groove, I guess I could say. There's a lot of trouble to get into, but overall, we're all good boys. We never got into a lot of trouble. I think focusing so much on the dance kept us out of it. Mm-hmm. We found the fun things to do. We'd go play some cards every now and then in the casino. We'd go out to the clubs and hit the club scene and this and that every now and then. For the most part, we kind of kept to ourselves. We lived off the Strip about 15 minutes. We weren't in the hustle and bustle of the tourist part of the city.
Right.
And so, we found our groove. We found where we were comfortable. We loved doing the shows, but doing the shows was enough of the Strip for us.
Yeah, sure.
And you go to the casinos, and because all the shows are in the casinos themselves. So,
right.
That was enough for us. We never had the desire to go out and drink until we couldn't walk or party until we couldn't walk or any of that thing. Like I said, we found our groove, we made it cool, and we had a blast. That was a really fun year, man.
That's awesome, man. I like how you said the discipline of the show, right? Or not the show, but the discipline of your craft, wanting to hone in your craft and wanting to work so hard on it keeps you out of trouble. And there's so much truth to that. I think that the devil exists in the bored times, right, where we have nothing else to do. And so, like even for example, last night I'm down here in Miami. I'm down in the art district. It's beautiful. It's incredible, and people are starting to pour in. It's starting to get busier. You know, the activity level starting to increase. This is about 9:30, 9:45, and I had just got done eating, and I mean it's cool. It's really cool, and everything in me's like, hey man, we should just hang out here for a little while, and like this is neat. And then the discipline kicks in. It's like, no, bro, you got a show at 5:30 in the morning. You're gonna spend some time with Mike Curtus. You're gonna have a bunch of technical difficulties, and you're gonna have a bunch of people that are gonna, you know, but that discipline kicks in, and when it's something that you really love and you're really passionate about, it makes it easy to say no to things that could lead to maybe, you know, a poor decision or whatever. So I love that you mentioned that. Let's talk about, obviously it takes a lot of discipline to do what you do. This is a morning show, right? Hashtag rise and grind. And we talk about morning routines, and it seems to me every successful person I've ever known, they seem to have a pretty good morning routine. What does your routine look like? How do you wake up every day?
Well, you know, we have a weird schedule. We do shows at night, so by the time I get home, it's probably 11 p.m. Takes a while to wind down. Probably don't go to bed till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So my daily routine is my babies and my wife. You know, I don't get to see them on a normal basis like everybody else. So when I wake up, the first thing I want to do is see my girls, give them hugs and kisses and love on them, because I know I have them all day, and I want to enjoy every second of that. So I wake up. We lay there, I hug and love all my babies. We get up, we go out and we eat lunch somewhere. We just spend time. I like hearing about their days and what they got going on. My oldest is 8 years old, and she's a dancer. She wants to be like mommy. So we talk about dancing and what's motivating her, what songs she saw on YouTube that she wants to do a routine to, and that type of stuff. So my baby, she's almost 2 and she's wild. So it's fun to get her going and get her in her element there that early. But my wife is the dance captain at the theater that we dance at, so her and I can kind of get together and appreciate those moments together. And so we love getting up and just basically overwhelming ourselves with our girls. That's my routine each and every day, and I hope that never changes, man.
Buddy, I love that, man. Just overwhelm yourself with the girls. That's awesome, dude. You guys think Mike Curtus is awesome? Because I think Mike Curtus is awesome. And I think Mike needs to come back. Mike's going to have to come back when we have good audio and good all of that. Let me look. Is everybody still in here hanging out? Yeah, they're in here hanging out, and they're watching. We're going to have to bring you back, though, man, and do this when we've got good audio. And get a real good show. But before we do pop out, for the guys that are watching, guys and gals that are watching today, which, let's see, Josh Rivera just said Mike is the man. Leanne Rhinesmith says your family is amazing. Janelle Griego says Mike is cool.
Yeah.
Mike is cool, man. Mike is cool. But you guys, hey, hit the share button. Let's get this out there so that some people can but more people can meet Mike Curtus. And then when we bring him back on the next show, we'll have an even bigger show with Mike. Okay? Cool. All right, good. You guys can do that. Mike, before we go, I'm going to let you out of here because we're way over time, obviously, because of all the issues. So, at the end of every episode, we do something called a 2-minute takeaway. All right? And what this is, man, you are standing on the mountaintop. All of civilization is looking at you. Every human being that exists on the planet is looking at you. You're up on the mountaintop, and they're like, Mike, help us, we need you. And you've got 2 minutes, bro. You've got 2 minutes to drop like a bomb on them, some piece of wisdom, something that they can apply in their lives, maybe today, next week, next month, next year, something powerful.
Yeah.
What are you going to tell them?
I think the first thing I say to everybody is we need to love more, man. The thing that Jesus taught us about more than anything is everything is based on love. And it seems like there's too many situations that are dependent on dislike and hate and this and that. And that's just, it's not good for anybody. It's not fun, man. So I think we need to love more. The big thing that I would say to everybody, though, and this is something that I've learned over my career and doing things the way I've done, I think the biggest thing that anybody has ever been gifted with is a vivid imagination. And too many times I've seen people don't use those imaginations to their fullest. again, we said, I'm a clogger, from Paris, Kentucky. I could have sat back, went to a little clogging dance here and there, and that would have been fun for a while, and I'd be digging ditches or doing a normal job now. But I wouldn't settle for that. I have this huge imagination. I met these guys that had these huge imaginations, and we love to let them run wild. I would encourage everybody out there. It's the biggest God-given gift we could ever have. Don't let your imagination not run wild. Don't ever tell yourself no. Don't ever think there's anything you can't do, because you can. And I should be living proof of that. Again, let them run wild. See what happens. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to be disappointed. And I promise you, you're going to enjoy the ride. It's so much fun, man. Let that run wild.
Bro, that's amazing. I love that. I absolutely love that, because it's so incredibly true, man.
The thing is, man, is everybody's got one. It's just whether you want to cut it loose or not. Too many people are scared to cut it loose.
Dude, I love it. Let your imagination run wild. It's there for a reason, right? That vivid imagination. Use it. Go after it. Don't squander it.
That's it.
Man, I love that. Whether anybody can hear this show or not, I don't care. Because I heard that, and that affected my heart, and I really appreciate that, man. People need to love more. I agree 100%. People need to love more, and we got to let our imaginations run wild.
Got to.
That is so cool. Look, man, I appreciate you dealing with all of this morning. I really do. I really do. And we're going to bring you back on. Let's just bring you back. Well, I don't know what your schedule looks like. Normally we just do Fridays for interviews, but is there any way you could come back on Monday?
Sure. Any of these early mornings like this are fine with me, man. I should be good.
Even though you're staying up late?
It's all good. I make it work. Motivation, baby. Motivation.
That's right. You'll make it work. All right. We're going to do this again Monday. I'll be back home Monday. I'll be in my studio. I'll have my Wirecast software. Everything will be beautiful. I'm going to bring you back on Monday. We're going to do this again to make it an awesome, it was already an awesome show, but I just want to make sure that everyone else got to hear and gets to hear your soul the way that they need to hear it, the way I can hear it. Which you are an amazing human being, Mike, man. A truly amazing human being. Clearly,
man. I appreciate it.
Hey, you bet, man. You're clearly uniquely made by the God of the universe. He made you to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be, and you're living it out, bro. You're living it.
That's right.
That's so cool, dude. And the fact that you're doing that, the fact that you're living out your dreams, the fact that you're loving on your family the way that you should be, all of those things that you're doing, I want you to know they're making an impact. They're making an impact on your friends, on your family members, on everyone around you. And today it's made an impact on me. And I, for one, I love you for it, bro. I love you, man. My God. Everybody, this is Mike Curtus from All That. Go watch all his videos. Go watch his show sometime. You need to plan a trip down. And he's 6 days a week. Dude's up there doing his thing, putting in all this work. The least you can do is go down there and check him out. Also, hit that share button so we can get everybody up in here. Maybe change the way they start their day. And if you need more videos like this, of course, you can go to GlennLundy.com. If you need some Rise and Grind gear, go to GlennLundy.com. I sent Mike some gear, but you didn't get it yet. You didn't get your gear yet?
I don't think so, but I ain't been home enough to check. I'll check and make sure.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I wanted to send you some gear and your boys. You got your the one guy on your squad that's a schmedium or something, right? You got the little guy.
Little guy.
So I made sure to send him some gear too. But hey guys, enjoy your morning. Have a fantastic, incredible day. Thanks for dealing and putting up with us this morning. But we're going to come back Monday. We're going to do this all over again with my man Mike. So make sure you come back. Make sure you tell all your friends to come back, because this dude's all that. All right, now I got to figure out how to stop the stream. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm streaming through